Hey everyone, I'm back. I know I've been MIA for a day or so, and I apologize. But hello, spring. It is officially spring as of yesterday, and I was supposed to give you guys a couple more challenges, and life just got really busy, and so I'm going to do the last two challenges today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been part of this countdown to spring declutter challenge, I'd love to hear how it's working out for you, if it has made you feel any different about yourself and your environment, because as we all know, clutter kills. It kills your mojo, and when you clear stuff out, it really does kind of make you feel lighter and better about everything. Because I know I'm one of those people, when I used to work in corporate, I worked in a law firm, and sometimes my desk would look crazy because we had files and files and tons of work going on, and everybody who knew me knows that I would stop in the middle of what I was doing and clean everything up because I couldn't function when things were just so chaotic. And once everything was clear, then I can breathe and I can think and I can function like a normal human being, or what I consider a normal human being. Anyway, so I wanted to share something with you guys today that would, again, just take a couple of minutes. And this one is mostly for the ladies, but there are some men also who are makeup enthusiasts. And as we know, we are in a time when social media is such a big part of our lives, and being exposed to beauty products and makeup products is kind of the norm nowadays, from really young children up until the more sophisticated and mature clients. There is beauty products being marketed to us all day long. And so therefore, I think people are starting to purchase more beauty products, and they are collecting. And, collecting in my book is kind of a bad word because it just means that there's just more stuff in your house and you really don't need it. But makeup is one of those things that you really have to take into consideration. There's an expiration date on makeup. It does not last forever. It's not marked on the packaging, unlike food that actually has an expiration date. But makeup does not last forever, and I'm pretty sure people have hung on to makeup for years. I am guilty of this myself. For those of you who are around my age, you may remember caboodles. They were like the original makeup little cases. I still have mine. It's black, white, and hot pink, I believe. Anyway, I had some makeup in there. I didn't use it, but I opened it one day, and this was a little while back. I opened it, and there was stuff in there that I had collected for a long time, and it was just sitting there, so I tossed them out, obviously. But just keep in mind that makeup products, cosmetics is something that you apply on your skin, around your eye, and anything that's been used collects bacteria, and bacteria grows over time. So just think about how that's going to have an effect on your skin. Don't use things that have been around for too long because it's not healthy. So I actually did a little bit of research. I wanted to share with you some of this information if you were not aware that for instance, mascara should be replaced every 3 months. Eyeliner and shadow last about 6 to 12 months. Lipstick, about a year to a year and a half. Lip gloss, about 18 months. The average expiration date for like foundation, powder, and facial makeup, they say is 12 months. Any kind of cream-based foundation, shadows, and blush, 12 to 18 months. If a product has been unopened, it's probably good for 2 to 3 years, and then perfume should really only last 3 to 5 years. So if you think about it, we are all guilty of keeping things that are way past its due date. And we all push it a little bit, It's hard because you don't want to waste product. You don't want to throw something away that you barely used. But you have to consider what you're then putting onto your skin, and if you have a reaction to that, or if you get an infection from it, is it really worth it? If you haven't used it for a long time, it's really not that important, and so it gets stale. You wouldn't drink milk that was bad just because you still had a whole carton of it, right? You're going to pour that down the drain because you don't want to have the negative results from drinking bad milk. Same thing with cosmetics. It is all part of the same concept. I know we all push it, and if you don't have any negative effects from it, congratulations. But honestly, while we're going through this declutter process, make a point to look through your stash of everything, whether it be skincare, even more so important, whether it be skincare, whether it's makeup, whether it is even makeup brushes. So bonus, if you have gone through this declutter process, just take a couple of minutes, go through your stuff. If you haven't been using it, it's probably not that important to you. So just toss it out. If it is something that you use regularly, but it's been a while, it's probably time to replace it. And you know, it's fun to just go ahead and go to your local cosmetic shop and pick up some new products, and only pick up what you're going to use. Unless you're one of these people that like to experiment a lot with cosmetics, you don't need a whole lot. So only get what you need, use it up, or if you get tired of it and you want to get new stuff, then get new things. But just keep in mind those expiration dates. Those are things that are very, very important for you to consider for your overall health. Okay, so that is challenge number 6. I'm a little behind, obviously. And then the final challenge is something that we could all do, because I know we all have good intentions and then we don't follow through. So we kind of get part way through the process and then we don't quite take that next step. And that is those donations. We all have good intentions. Okay, so you go through the closet, you purge it, you put it in a bag, you're planning to take it to your local Salvation Army or your local Goodwill, but it doesn't quite get there. They're sitting in a bag, they're in your living room, they're in your hallway, they're in your garage. My advice to you is, whether it be today or make it a point by this weekend that you will do it, put it in the car, drive straight to that location, drop it off. You're going to feel so much better. Or if you're planning on donating it to a specific person, get it in the car, get it to that person. Whatever it takes, get it out of your house, get it out of your space so that you have completed that transaction, that exercise. So again, if you've gone through and you know that these are things that you no longer need, and you want to bless somebody else with it, just take that final step and get it to that next person, okay? I just gave a bag of clothes to Alexa's clothes to someone over the weekend. I have a jacket that's hanging that I promised to someone else. There are things that I know that we also want to make a little money from it. And if you are planning to do that, be real with yourself and see if you really have the time to do that. Because sometimes by the time it's sitting around for 6 months to a year, just hogging up valuable real estate in your house, and even like just having that hanging over my head drives me nuts, because I do have a collection of things I'm in the process of selling, and sometimes things sell quickly and sometimes they don't. And it's just, at some point you have to think about whether or not it's important enough to wait to make that extra $20 or $40 or even $100. Like if maybe give yourself a deadline. You're going to try and sell this for a month, and if nobody buys it, donate it. Okay, give yourself deadlines, because that's the only way something's going to get done. So challenge number 7 is to take all those donations, all those things that you're collecting that you're planning on giving away, donating. Make sure you finish that, complete that transaction. Bring it to the local donation store, bring it to the people that you were planning to give it to. And if you are selling something, give yourself a deadline. And if you're going to sell it, actually post it online, wherever you're planning on selling it. If you're going to do a garage sale, I personally do not like garage sales. I think they are a complete waste of time. You meet the craziest people at garage sales. They nickel and dime you. Do you really want to go through all that effort to make a few bucks? If it's going to work for you, great. But give yourself, like I said, that deadline. You're only going to do it for the next month. You're going to put forth that effort. And if you're not putting forth the effort, put it in the car, take it to that donation center, because you're just prolonging this process, and more stuff just continues to collect. But it's so freeing to just finish what you started. Okay, so take a look at your makeup, declutter, toss out the stuff. It's going to be better for you in the long run. And then let's finish off all those donations and collections and things that you're planning to do, and just finish it. That was it. 7 days of declutter challenges completed. I will have all of these posted on my website, so please visit me at realhousesofthebayarea.com for a recap. And within each of these videos are the tips that I offer that coincide with them. And I hope this really does help you feel a little bit lighter and freer for this upcoming season. Have a great day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. There's more information available at realhousesofthebayarea.com.